Creating and activating hope. Kids at Hope and Arizona State University's Center for the Advanced Study and Practice of Hope explores how do you create and activate hope. For most of human history, hope was a topic in mythology, theology, philosophy, and in regular everyday conversation. However, science was slow in showing interest in unraveling the mystery of hope. It wasn't until the 1920s when a neurologist, Sigmund Freud, who later founded the field of psychoanalysis, made the faulty case that hope was a human condition disconnected from reality. Freud was wrong. Encouraged by famed psychiatrist Karl Menninger, who at the annual convention of psychiatry in 1959 argued that hope was a crucial yet understudied factor required by people to live more pleasurable and productive lives. Inspired by Dr. Menninger's speech, hope found its way to the research table, worthy of scientific study. Hope is often confused with constructs such as optimism, self-efficacy, resiliency, grit, self-esteem, and wishful thinking. Hope stands on its own, and yet it is a powerful ally with other core tenets that support the positive human experience. Beginning in 1994, University of Kansas psychologist Rick Snyder seized the hope construct and introduced a solid understanding about the elements of hope. What drove Snyder's model was that activating hope required a commitment toward goal achievement. He called that commitment agency. Additionally, Snyder further illuminated the hope construct by noting the importance of having a purposeful vision that directed a person's energy. He called those pathways. Snyder then defined hope by goals, pathways, and agency. Kids at Hope and Arizona State University began studying hope in the 1990s. Kids at Hope began to wonder what actually created hope, not just what it was. What was discovered was, to create hope in children as well as adults, 3 important actions needed to happen. First, we had to genuinely believe in the youth we serve. Second, we must connect with kids in meaningful ways. That is different than just enrolling them in programs, delivering curriculum, or offering services. And third, young people need to learn to mentally time travel, which is the learned process of imagining a future, returning to the present, and preparing for the journey. It was the understanding of those elements, believe, connect, time travel, that provided a profound recognition that we can create hope for all, but it requires intentionality. By creating hope, Kids at Hope introduced a strategic culture framework that relies on organization and communities around believing, connecting, and time traveling, no exceptions. With a focus on mental time travel, hope is then activated by introducing life's 4 major destinations: home and family, education and career, community and service, and hobbies and recreation. The concept of future is no longer abstract. It has focus and dimensions. Children and adults can now imagine their goals within each of the 4 destinations. This process activates hope. It achieves it by establishing 1 or more goals for each destination. Furthermore, it identifies multiple pathways to the goals, and it commits the agency needed for success. This is the power of mental time travel, the power of hope. Hope is a skill set gifted to humankind. It is passed on from one generation to the next. Our collective goal is to create and activate hope for all. To learn more about creating and activating hope, visit Kids at Hope, kidsathope.org.